Welcome to the Agentic AI series, where we build one agent piece by piece across its whole architecture. In this demo, we cover protocols and interoperability again, this time agent to agent. The last piece is agents talking to other agents. A2A agent to agent is the protocol that lets one agent call another as a peer, hand off a task, and get a result back, the same way MCP let it reach for tools. This is the second half of interoperability, and it's where a single agent becomes part of a network of agents, each doing what it's best at. With this, the picture is complete: a brain with a brief that can reason, act safely, loop, remember, coordinate, and now reach out to the wider world. This is the A2A demo, agent to agent. We will cover 5 frameworks: CrewAI, LangGraph, OpenAI, Microsoft, and Google ADK. In each one, the agent does not answer the question on its own. It calls another agent, hands off the task, and waits for the result. In the last demo, MCP let an agent reach out for tools. This demo takes the next step. The thing on the other end is no longer a tool. It is a second agent, a peer, with its own knowledge and its own job. One agent asks, another agent answers, and that is the whole idea. So what is A2A? It is a way for one agent to call another agent as an equal. The first agent does not need to know how the second one works inside. It only needs to know how to ask, and where to send the question. That keeps each agent small and focused. One agent is good at talking to the user. Another agent is good at one narrow task. Instead of cramming both skills into a single agent, you let them collaborate. The caller stays simple, and the specialist does the deep work. Here is the specialist in this demo, the HR agent. Its job is to answer questions about company policy, drawn from the 18F handbook. It works in 3 steps. First, it turns the question into an embedding. Second, it searches a Qdrant vector store for the closest passages from the handbook. Third, it hands those passages to a language model and asks it to write a grounded, cited answer. Every framework agent in this demo calls the same HR agent. It is the shared expert at the center, and the 5 frameworks are its callers. And this is how they call it. The 2 agents talk over a small, well-known protocol called JSON-RPC, sent as an HTTP request. The caller posts a message that names the method, hr.query, and carries the question. The HR agent reads it, does its work, and posts an answer back in the same format. The shape is deliberately plain. There is the method, there are the parameters, and there is an ID to match the answer to the question. Any agent that can send an HTTP request can play. That is what makes it a protocol, and not a private function call.
If you're enjoying this, please like and subscribe so the next video finds you. Now let's keep going.
CrewAI. CrewAI gives the agent tools, so we wrap the HR agent in one. We write a tool called HR Policy Lookup, and inside it we call the HR agent over HTTP. The crew sees a normal tool, it decides when to use it, and behind that tool, a whole second agent is doing the real retrieval. The caller never sees the machinery. LangGraph. Here the call becomes a node in a graph. The first node, fetchHR, sends the question to the HR agent and collects the policy answer. The second node, synthesize, takes that answer and writes the final reply. The graph makes the handoff visible. One node reaches out to the other agent, and the next node uses what it brought back. OpenAI. The pattern matches CrewAI with the framework's own wiring. We decorate a function called HR Policy Lookup, and inside it we call the HR agent over HTTP. We hand that function to the agent as a tool. When the model decides it needs policy information, it calls the tool, and the tool calls the other agent. Microsoft Agent Framework. This one takes a slightly different route. Before the agent ones, we call the HR agent ourselves, and we fetch the policy context up front. Then we place that context directly into the prompt, and we let the chat agent write the answer. Same destination, same HR agent. The only difference is that we fetch first, and then we reason. Google ADK. Google follows the same fetch first shape. We call the HR agent over HTTP, we collect the policy passages, and we pass them into the ADK agent as part of its prompt. 5 frameworks now, 2 simple styles. Some wrap the call as a tool the agent chooses, and others fetch the answer first and feed it in. Either way, one agent is calling another. So that is A2A. 5 frameworks, 1 shared specialist, and a clean protocol between them. A single agent stopped being the whole system, and became one node in a network of agents, each doing what it does best. And with that, the picture is complete. NCP connected agents to tools. A2A connects agents to each other. Together, they are interoperability, the last layer of the series. We started with one agent doing one job, and we finished with a whole ecosystem that can reason, act safely, remember, coordinate, and now reach out to the wider world.
Thank you for spending time with us. Like and subscribe. Stay sharp, stay Azurite. See you in the next one.